This video will give you some general guidance on the writing test and specific advice for each module. Be sure to read both tasks carefully and consider ways to develop your answers. It might be helpful to have a pen and paper with you to plan your answer or list your ideas before you start typing it out. Plan to spend 15 minutes on part 1 and 30 minutes on part 2. This is because it's usually easier to write more and use more advanced language for part 2. Remember, there is a minimum word count that you need to try and get to, but there is no maximum word count for either task, so try to write as much as you can. This will give you the best chance to show your full language ability. You can move between parts of the test to change or add to your answers. Be careful with your typing because there is no spell check. If you have some time at the end of the test, read back through your answer again to check for spelling mistakes, spaces, full stops and capital letters. Read the full task carefully so that you know who you are writing to, what format it needs to be, and what you have to write about. Remember, the writing test is 45 minutes long, so plan your time. When there are 5 minutes left, the timer on screen will turn red. Once you click on the writing test, you will be asked to enter some information about yourself. All essential information will have a red asterisk next to it to show that it's compulsory. When all the compulsory information has been entered, click on the blue Submit button to go through to the next screen. You can see here that you have the option to view a tutorial on what to expect when taking the writing test. You can watch this prior to the test day on our main website, or you can choose to watch it before the test if you have enough time. Once you are happy, click on the orange Open button to start the test. This screen gives you an explanation of the test and what to expect. Please read this carefully, then click the arrow to progress. From this screen, click on the Start button in the bottom right corner of the screen to start your test. For the writing test, you will see a countdown timer at the top of the screen. This will turn red when you have 5 minutes left of the test. This is an example of the Part 1 writing task. You should spend about 15 minutes on this task. Try to cover each bullet point with as much detail as possible. You can usually give some examples, reasons, or explanations. Using a variety of grammar structures and vocabulary will help to improve your score. You don't need to include an email address or subject line at the start of your email. You can usually start your email with an opening like Dear, Hi, or Hello. This is an example of the Part 2 writing task. You should spend about 30 minutes on this task. This task gives you more opportunity to show what you can do, so try to cover each bullet point with as much detail as possible. You can usually give some examples, reasons, or explanations. Where possible, use a variety of grammar structures and vocabulary, which will help you gain a better score. You will see when you click on the area to type your answer, it will turn a pale blue colour. Along the bottom, you will also see a word count, so you can track whether you need to type more to meet the minimum word limit. Making notes might help you to plan out your ideas. When you start typing, you will also see that the options to cut and copy text appear. You can only copy and paste text that you have written yourself. The test does not allow you to paste text from outside of the answer box. Once you have highlighted the text you want, click on Copy or use the keyboard shortcut to copy it. When you have copied the text, the Paste box appears, allowing you to paste it to where you now want it to be. Again, you could also use the keyboard shortcut for Paste. If you click on the End Test in the top right corner by accident, you can go back into the test if you still have time left. Just click on the Cancel button that appears below to go back and carry on writing. This is only possible in the writing test. When you want to finally end the test, click on the End Test again, but this time click on the OK button. To exit the test, please click on the blue Close button. We hope this advice really helps you with your writing test. Remember to watch the other videos in the series, which gives you some specific tips on listening and reading, as well as speaking. And be sure to watch the general test overview, which gives you more advice and tips.